Good morning, everyone. Hello, and welcome to Thursday. I look particularly awake, I see, this morning in this video. Huh, how nice. I got to bed early last night. Baby girl was wonderful, and I was actually in bed before 9 o'clock. So that's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. Anyhow, sorry about the tangent there. I'd like to share something personal every now and again. So this morning's video, my favorite surfaces to run on. Like, people talk about running on asphalt versus concrete and all these different things. So I figured I'd share my thoughts with it. First off, I prefer running in grass, right? So I like the softer surface. Plus, I figure that training on the grass is going to make me faster for road races because you lose some of your pushback on the grass on the surface. So I like to run in the grass. A lot of times, you don't have an open field or a trail. So I'll run, kind of on the curb, so off the edge of the street, or if I'm running by a sidewalk, between the sidewalk and the street or whatnot. A couple things. I know some people don't like to run there because they're afraid of, a hole or to trip or a sprinkler head, something like that. And it's legit. Those things happen. But what I find is that when you're running engaged and when you're, running with your whole body, regardless of pace, so if you're going a slow, easy pace, and whatnot, as long as you have that whole body, you can make it through those obstacles. Like you can run over a little kind of, I don't want to say a little ankle roll, but you can run over an uneven surface a lot easier. Overall, I find it makes you a stronger runner. So after running in the grass, believe it or not, I actually prefer sidewalk as my next favorite. Now, people make the argument that concrete's harder than asphalt. And that it's harder on your bones. I think that's a lot more mental than physical. Just basic physics, I don't believe we weigh enough to notice that difference, right? So let's say we weigh 200 pounds. I don't think 200 pounds running is enough that you're going to get that asphalt to give, any more than that concrete's going to give. I think it's kind of a funny thing. Is asphalt softer than concrete? Sure. Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's science. Do we weigh enough to really know the difference? It's almost like saying, I have a wooden desk and I have a lead block, and I'm going to slap both of them with my hand as hard as I can, and the wooden block's going to hurt less. It's going to hurt just as much. I mean, you're not going to slap it with enough force to cause flexion. So anyhow, I like running on the sidewalk, mostly because the up and down as it crosses streets or driveways or turns, it affects our stride. So I like to have my stride affected. So by taking my stride, having to make it a little bit shorter, a little bit longer, that's going to make me a stronger runner overall because I'm able to handle obstacles. When you're running on just a flat straight road and your stride's in a rhythm, that's fine. But then as soon as you have to break your stride, it can break that rhythm totally. And they're like, oh man, then you realize how fatigued you are. And it's hard to get back into it. So running in the grass will do that. It'll break your stride up. You have to step over a stick or short step. Running on the grass, it'll cause you to pick your feet up more, particularly if it's tall grass. Because as you're running and the grass hits your legs, it feels uncomfortable, so you pick your feet up so you get a more circular stride. Running in the grass, the surface gives a little bit, so you have to apply a little more force, which is going to make you a stronger runner on the road. And if you want to test that theory, run 2 or 3 blocks in the grass and then go right onto the sidewalk, and you recognize that as soon as you go onto the sidewalk or the road, you just feel faster, you feel better. So I like the philosophy always of training in more difficult conditions so that I can be a more successful racer. So number 1, grass. Number 2 for me is sidewalks. I like sidewalks because it varies the stride. It causes changes. And when I'm able to adapt to change easier, then I'm going to be a stronger runner. It gives me an advantage. And then my last would, of course, be just roads, And then it's not like it's a big distance. I like roads, too. I prefer, actually, on my website, there's actually a whole article under Thoughts for the Road talking about the long, straight road. So one of the things that I really like is really long, straight visions, straight line of sight running. For me, that works. It's kind of funny. My wife does not like that. She does not like a long, straight, endless thing. She gets, it's tough for her mentally. Whereas me, you give me I just look and just see an endless road in front of me. It's very relaxing to me. I actually like that. So there you have it for surfaces. So today's Thursday, as you go into the weekend, you can change your surfaces and just play with it. Notice the difference if you run like on the sidewalk, how it does force you to change your stride. Notice what running in the grass does with you. It will make you a stronger runner. And then finally, run on the street and just be careful, of course. Obviously, run into traffic, wear something that's visible. If you're running at night, wear some lights. Be courteous to the drivers around you so that they can see you. You don't need to scare somebody. You don't need to do that. But anyhow, most important though, get out there and move. All right, gang. Coach Matt here with Leapfrog. Thanks for watching. As always, like, comment, share, please. I do appreciate it. Have a good day. We'll see y'all. Bye.